A vibrant African jungle, filled with tall baobab trees, drumming birds, and whispering winds. The story takes place in a wise and proud animal kingdom somewhere in Africa. Long ago in Africa, before humans built cities and before birds forgot how to speak the language of animals, the creatures of the land held a great annual race. It was the most anticipated event in the animal kingdom, a race that decided who would be crowned the fastest and the wisest in all the land. Every year, the cheetah won. Every year, the same animals cheered. And every year, the tortoise sat quietly under a tree, munching on leaves and smiling to himself. But this year was different. King Lion, old and gray, wanted to make the race more interesting. This year, he roared from his hilltop throne, "The winner shall earn the golden calabash, a gift from the spirits of the mountain. It will grant the holder anything they wish once." The jungle roared with excitement. "I will win it for speed," cried Cheetah. "I will win it for pride," yelled Antelope. "I will win it for flight," screeched Parrot. And then a calm voice spoke from below. "I will win it for wisdom." It was Tortoise. The entire jungle burst into laughter. Even the monkeys fell from trees clutching their bellies. "You win a race without even lifting your feet," mocked Hyena. But King Lion raised his paw. "Every creature has the right to compete," he said. And so it was. The race begins. The path stretched from the edge of the river, through the whispering hills, into the fire grasslands, and ended at the foot of Mount Aji, a 3-day race. As the sun rose on the first day, drums were beaten. Flags of woven leaves waved. And the animals lined up. Tortoise, instead of stepping forward, stayed behind, calm and silent under a palm leaf. The signal was given. Cheetah darted forward like a flash of lightning. Antelope leapt like a breeze on the savanna. Parrot flew high above the trees, squawking victory songs. And Tortoise? He was nowhere to be seen. The secret plan. But what no one knew was this: Tortoise had spent weeks preparing, not with his legs, but with his brain. He had spoken with the forest's secret creatures, the ants, the frogs, the owls, and even the clever spiders. He had given each of them something valuable: stories, songs, fruits, and wisdom, and in return, they promised to help. At each checkpoint along the race route, a different tortoise would appear. But they weren't real tortoises. They were disguised as hollow shells placed carefully and carried by ants, or frogs hiding inside them, or spider illusions weaved with silk. When the racers reached the first checkpoint, they were shocked. "How did Tortoise get here?" panted Antelope. "He must have taken a shortcut," hissed Cheetah. They ran harder. But at the second checkpoint, again Tortoise was there, sipping water from a leaf cup. And at the third, Tortoise was already dancing with the local beetles. By the third day, the animals were exhausted. Cheetah's paws were sore. Antelope had twisted a leg. Parrot had lost half her feathers. And yet, as they reached the foot of Mount Aji, Tortoise was sitting calmly smiling. He had never run. Not once. The king was waiting with the golden calabash in his mighty paws. "Explain yourself," he said gently. Tortoise stepped forward. "My king, I did not break the rules. I simply asked for help. I used the wisdom of the forest, the kindness of friends, and the power of planning. While others relied on their legs, I relied on my mind." King Lion nodded slowly. "You have not run," he said, "but you have shown something greater than speed. You have taught us the value of wisdom, community, and cleverness." And with that, he handed the golden calabash to Tortoise. The wish. Tortoise lifted the glowing calabash and said, "I wish for knowledge to flow like rivers through Africa, so no creature is ever left behind because of how slow they walk or how fast others run." A gentle wind blew through the land, and every animal felt a little wiser that day. And so, Tortoise became a legend not because he was fast, but because he reminded Africa that cleverness, kindness, and wisdom